Hello, guys. I'm gonna get this out real quick. Sorry, my allergies are really bad today. And to make them better, I'm pacing outside. Okay. This is for somebody specific. I'm not sure who. I kind of think I know who, but I'm not positive. So I'm just gonna put it out as a general read. As always, it could apply to a few people, but I'm getting if you're being told to sort of pull back for a day or two, disconnect, maybe not go out with friends, or I don't know, if you've got someone you're seeing and you spend the night a lot, you're maybe being pulled to like spend a night at home or to just sort of be by yourself. I'm sorry I keep sniffing. I'm getting that go with that instinct. You need a little time to regroup, because what I'm getting is someone is about to have a serious, and the way it's coming through is a timeline jump. A timeline jump. Something's going to shift for you. Something's going to change for you very, very quickly, and you need to rest. I keep seeing like having to pack up and go really quick, but not in a bad way. Like some kind of opportunity presents itself and you have to jump at it. Like there is no, well, let me sit and think about it. Like it's something that you've been trying to pull in and it's coming quickly and you have to decide right away. And I feel like you need rest, because you're going to have to, like I said, I keep seeing somebody have to pack up and go, like fast. And as soon as that happens, you're going to be insanely busy, is what I keep getting. So someone has to take some time to do some grounding and just center themselves, spend some time alone doing what you enjoy doing. I'm seeing somebody take a bubble bath with some candles. Maybe you need to do that. I don't know. But some kind of opportunity is coming in super quickly. I'm getting 3 days, 3 weeks, more like 3 days. So let's say between 3 days, 3 weeks, something comes in. You got to decide very, very quickly. Like, if you don't decide quickly, you'll miss the opportunity. But I feel like it's something you're trying to bring in. So there's nothing to decide. This is what you wanted. And I'm seeing somebody have to grab their things and go. I don't know why I feel the need to say, gas your car up. Like, be prepared to just go. For somebody else, this could be, like it initially feels like a bad thing. Like you have to move all of a sudden, but this move is good. Like this move is your opportunity. This move brings you something you've been trying to bring in. I don't know, anybody that's just feeling the need to sort of be grounded and spend some time alone, I would go with that, because the message is something's going to happen very, very quickly, and then you're going to be super busy. So if you're sort of intuitively feeling like you need some rest or some alone time, I would go with it. Geez, no more things are coming in. I thought this would be quick. Shoot. Okay. I should know better than to walk outside. Outside, I get the most messages. All right, hold on. Okay. This is going to be for a woman. And I'm sorry if I get too personal, but getting something about someone who, all right, you're going to be 40s, early 50s, maybe. And you're maybe premenopausal, sorry. And your cycle has not been regular, and I feel like you maybe stopped for a while. You're going to start back up, so be prepared. It was, I'm getting that it was a pause. Being that this is general, I don't want to get too specific or in depth, but it was to protect you. Somebody was trying to tether themselves to you through a pregnancy, and this was your protection. I'm sorry to say, dear, you're not done. It's coming back. I don't know if that's good news or bad news, but that's for somebody. I feel like it's like somebody in your late 40s, early 50s. feel like you may have skipped a few months and maybe thought you were done, but you're not. It's coming back. Okay. Um, this came up for quite a few people a few months ago, but I feel like I have to do it again. Um, um, so you all know about the energy workers and the empaths and light workers and blah, 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 sort of being under energetic attack from people who are all too happy to sit in dark energy. Okay, so most of this is coming to an end. There's a few stragglers that are going to make desperate attempts, but I'm getting that people have to really be on the lookout. I'm saying for the next week or so of what I hear is baiters, people trying to bait you into an argument, people trying to. It's like you've worked really hard at controlling your anger and trying to handle all this stuff with some class and grace, and you know, people are not happy about that, and they're going to try to bait you into an argument or bait you into doing something that can sort of get you in trouble, whether that be legally in trouble, like to get you to fight or something, or just to get you in trouble where they can get you to react, so they can go around and say, look at, she's so crazy, or he's so crazy. I didn't even do anything, you know. Baiters, watch out for baiters for like the next week or two. So like I said, this is over, and these people are desperate because anytime people feel like they're losing power, they get desperate. They make desperate attempts. So it's going to be super important not to let anybody bait you into an argument or bait you into a reaction or anything like that. I know this all is super random, but when it comes through, I gotta pass it along. Um, Along those lines, for other people, be aware of someone around you. You're gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. Someone around you that keeps trying to like, how do I explain this? Manipulate how you do things or how you think, or I don't know how to put this. So what I'm getting is like someone who is constantly questioning how you do things. Like, let's say you have a business and you have your set way of how you do it. Maybe you have a business that you run from 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. or something, and someone tries to tell you, I don't know how to put this. I don't know. They just keep telling you you're doing it wrong, or oh, I used to own a business and I never had to do that, or I never did it like that, or do you really think that business is going to last? How long can you really do that? Like things like that. You're going to have to be really strong-willed. But I feel like whoever this is for, it's okay because you already are. Like I feel like maybe when you were younger, you that would have worked, but now it doesn't. Like you're just kind of like, you've never even done this business. Like, how would you even? Why would I listen to you? Somebody who has no idea about the type of work you do or the way you do it. Maybe you're online and they had a physical business. Like they don't understand, but they, for whatever reason, want to keep acting like they know more than you. And it's a jealousy. It's like, I don't want to try to be rude, but it's just what's coming through. Like things are over for this person. They've passed their prime, right? So they're kind of jealous about that. They don't really have anything going on in their life, and you do, and maybe yours is just starting to pick up, and so they're jealous, and they're trying to, whether consciously or subconsciously, trying to sabotage that. But the message is, you're stronger than this. Don't listen to this. Even if somebody, I don't know why I keep getting that someone's going to say that, like, what you're doing, whether it's a business or a hobby or whatever, that it's not sustainable. Like, how long can you really do that? I just keep seeing someone like, how long can you really do this? Like, that's not really a business or whatever. And whether that's true or not, which I don't think it is, doesn't matter because it's going to lead you to the next thing. Like, they're on their path. Like, quit worrying about, they don't know you. They don't know your your life and your experiences. Don't listen to that. It's a heavy message that someone's going to, I feel like it's just going to be like non-stop. Like every time you see this person, every time you talk to this person, they have something to say about how you do things. Whether it's, like I said, running your business or a hobby you do, down to like, I don't know, how you cut vegetables for a meal. Like it's going to be everything you do. And I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but it's really giving the energy of like a older man down talking a younger woman, not a young woman, but younger than them. Because I feel like you're probably old enough to make your own decisions. It's that kind of energy, like how certain generations thought that women couldn't do things. No offense to my guys here, it's just the energy that's coming through. Just trying to make you question everything you do, every decision you make. And I don't know why I keep going on and on and on, but it's a super strong message, so I gotta keep going. But it's just, I feel like it's going to be every single interaction. And this may also be part of the baiting message. Like, this is all they're going to do to try to bait you to react. So they can be like, see, you're not even, how can you run a business? You can't even take constructive criticism, blah, blah, blah. Something like that. Oh, I cannot breathe. Okay, give me 1 second. Here comes a train. Sorry. Naturally, I can't pause this. Okay, hold on. Sorry, there's a train that has decided to stop right next to where I am. So I kept waiting for it to go by, but it's not. And I'd go in, but I don't know, something today just keeps telling me I need to be outside, and I listen. So, okay. I've needed to do this for a while. I've needed to say this. Okay, so there is a group of people I work with. Mostly, if you are one of my original VIP members, when we first started the whole VIP thing, mostly I sent the invitations because I felt something in your energy. You're an empath, you're a light worker, you're something along those lines. That's most of the VIPs, but certainly the original VIPs. Or, we have things in common. Our energy works well together. We have certain things in common in our history or what we're going through or blah, 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 blah. So there's a group of those people that I have needed to address for a while. I'm sure you're sick to death of hearing me talk about the empaths and the energy workers and the HSPs being under attack, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure you're sick of it, but it is a big thing that's happening. And there's a group of people that I almost want to start like your own group because like we're all going through the same things, and I feel like we could support each other, or at least send each other positive vibes or whatever. And so I keep getting messages about this group, and it just makes me feel more like I need to do something. I don't know what yet. Being patient, it'll come. Anyway, so this group, I feel like you have really grown in the last 2-3 years. You may have, when you were younger, sort of felt pulled to spiritual, ethereal things, but didn't delve too deep because, it wasn't, not that it's accepted now, but it certainly wasn't accepted 10-20 years ago, right? So we sort of kept it under wraps. I'm there with you. But I feel like over the last few years, you have really grown and you're really starting to see, here's another train, yay! You're really starting to see, the connections of things, and you're seeing how things lined up in your life. Like, this had to happen for this to happen, and this had to happen so I learned this, yada, yada, yada. So now what I think is happening is you've gone through this last year of the attacks and whatever else you've been through. And now, I don't know how to put this. It is bringing on an awareness and the growth of your particular gifts. A lot of you are very intuitive. I think a lot of you could be readers. A lot of you could be energy workers, healing, however you heal, whether you're in the medical field or you do energy clearings and things like I do, or there's a group of people that are, this has come up. This has come up for about 5 different people in the last month or so. There's a group of people that are going to start working with the energy in their hands. Like, guys, you're healers. I don't know what else to tell you. You're healers. Whether you're talking to people and that's healing them, or just being around your energy heals people. But there's a particular group that can heal with your hands. And I'm not saying you're, like those church revivals in the tents where, I heal you. Like, it's not like that, but like you can do Reiki, energy clearing, stuff like that. There's people that, my hands are turning red as I talk about it. Okay. There's people that are going to start feeling the energy in their hands. And I've tried to explain this to a few people this came up for. I feel like you're going to start feeling, it's not painful by any means, but your hands just get really, really hot. Like my whole life, like my mother used to always complain if I was little and I wanted to lay next to her, I couldn't because your hands are so hot. Your hands are so hot. Your hands are so hot. My hands have always just gotten really hot when I'm about to, I don't know, find an animal that's astray, it needs help, or somebody is going to come around me that's sick or needs an energy clearing or blah, blah, blah. My hands just, I'm pacing and just rambling on. Focus. Okay. I feel like you're going to start feeling this in your hands. You're going to start feeling like your hands just get warm out of the blue. I say hot, but I don't want you to think I mean like painfully hot. But it is abnormally hot. And your hands will get a little red and you just feel this energy in your hands. I think that, hold on, you're going to get sort of practice on yourself. You could get, I'm seeing somebody with knee pain. Your knee or someone close to you, their knee could hurt, and you can just sort of see for yourself if you get that energy going in your hands and you either place your hands on the part of the body that's hurting or just above it. You'll see that this is so hard to explain because I don't really talk about what I do because people don't understand. You'll see that the energy and maybe even just the heat of your hands can legitimately take away pain. And I think this is going to start coming up for a lot of people just to practice. If you get a headache, get the energy running through your hands. And if you want to talk to me about this, like how to get the energy running through your hands and stuff, we can talk about that. Just reach out. I don't mind. But usually for me personally, I can't speak for anybody else. When I need to do something like that, I don't need to get the energy going. It just starts by itself. Like I said, my hands start getting hot. They get red. And I just sort of know, okay, there's going to be something I got to do, whether it's for me or somebody else. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, the point was, after everything you've been through the last couple of years and you're accepting that this is real, whatever you're experiencing personally is real, this connection to spirit, to God, whatever you call the higher power, you're understanding it's real and you're starting to come to terms with the gifts that you have, whatever they may be, intuition, energy, whatever. You're accepting that. And so this is when, I find that spirit meets you where you are. If you're not ready, like if I had told you in high school, you've got healing energy in your hand, you're like, that lady's freaking crazy. Where you may still think that, but for the most part, I think you think like, gee, I wonder if that's true. It is, because now you're ready to hear it. I hope that makes sense. But there's a group of people, when I do the sessions, it's crazy because I feel like I'm saying the same stuff over and over because this certain group of people seems to be going through the exact same things. And I go on and on because I know what it is because I'm going through it too. So it feels like I have a group of people that we're all sort of circling the same, I don't know, we're going through the same stuff. I feel like I have to do something, start something with you. And it's mostly, there's a few VIPs that came later that that I feel are in this group, but mostly it's my original, like that's why I started the VIPs, because it was people that I'm like, there's something going on here and I need to be able to work with them more than just, no offense to new people, but I need to work with, there's more going on than what they're ordering. Like if you're ordering a reading or a clearing or whatever, like there's more going on than that topic you're focused on. And that's why I started the whole VIP thing. There was just a certain group of people that felt like something was going on there, something was awakening, something was starting, and I can feel the difference just since we started. Like a lot of you, I started working at the beginning, and was that January of 2020, and I can see the growth just by things you say and questions you ask. And what was the point of all this? The point was, you know me, I go on too much, but the point was, there's a group of people, mainly my original VIPs, a couple VIPs that came later, that are all sort of going through the same thing. It may be your situation, all your situations are individual, don't get me wrong, but they're all sort of the same lessons playing out in different ways. And now your gifts, because I feel like now you're ready to hear it and acknowledge it and believe it, your gifts are now going to start popping up, and you're going to have to start working with it. And there's a few people, I think, it's going to completely change your life. It's going to completely change your career, your direction. Like you could be, I don't know, wherever people work, doing a job and had no intention of having a career in energy work or spiritual work or whatever. And this is going to come very fast. And I feel like you're going to switch careers, and it's going to be a career, and somebody's going to be famous. Somebody's going to be famous. Somebody, oh, that's exciting. Somebody from my VIP group is going to be famous. And there's going to be a lot of money with it. Now, that is not what you should be focused on. That'll just be a byproduct. But I feel like whoever this is, that's not what they're focused on anyway. They truly want to help people. They truly want to, you see what's going on in the world, and you truly want to do something, and you feel like, what can I do, just me? I feel like you're really pulled to help people in whatever way that is. Maybe you want to be a nurse, maybe you want to be a counselor, maybe whatever it is. I just completely lost my train of thought, and that's okay, because I've been going on too long, and you probably can't hear me anyway, because that stupid train is still sitting there. And I'm at 22 minutes. This will never go through. Okay, I'm going to try to start another one, but I got some stuff I got to get done. But I'll try to get another one, because there's a lot coming through. I better go write it down now before I lose it. Okay, guys, sending you all positive energy. Bye.